offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Opening carry for Devon Chan. This is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose
What
yards
happened?
here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get
Go get
so
your
much
tablet.
popularity. Tackles for loss, when you
He did? Why? What you do?
I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays
Why?
like
What you
that
do,
one.
boo? Go get the tablet so I can charge it, boo.
I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. We have an injured player here. Looks like it's a member of the Patriots in some discomfort. First and 10 from the 32. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's May. That one's complete, right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Gain 15 there. And that's a New England 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Handoff headed left. Henderson. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Henderson on 1st and 10. This is ahead for about 5. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the back of the defense.
He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. And stop coming from Henry To'o.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. May throwing for it. He connects downfield. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively.
Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Now on the return, here's DK. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. 70, Timberwolf.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He rolls to his right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Look to throw. Well secured by Jaden Higgins. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yep, you just want to gain some confidence.
Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans put 6 on their side as they reach the end zone. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Kicking team out to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans take the lead on that successful kick.
Patriots 6.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, May. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Back to the air, it's May. Has him on the quick hitter. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz when he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's going to be 4th and short.
Well, we've been here once before already, Kate. They converted on that 4th down. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past them to try it again. But from this spot, I think most coaches would just punt it away.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They'll try it now with Gibson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
Out of the pistol, Henderson. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and had a nice little gain on the ground.
Here's Gibson on second down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
May now on third down. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here goes it. 30.
They give now to Henderson. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
May now from the gun. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. Finds him over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-6 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. All right, time to get this second quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone. Henderson on his own read. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a second quarter lead. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. Now on the return, here's DK. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Hawk, set, Panther 60.
Achane gets this on the draw. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
70 Lions. Ready, right?
2nd down, looking for options. He's trying to push the field. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now following the play, one of the Texans banged up in some pain. We're going to pause as he gets checked on. All set to go now from the 35.
Come on.
It's Achane on the inside give. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag.
On the set.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Let's go.
He's dropping back to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill.
Oh, he was looking, Kate. He was trying to find a lane, but just simply nowhere to go. I don't think he'll be too heartbroken heading to the sidelines, though. He still made the play, took the ball away, got his defense off the field, and now sets his offense up for success.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Connecting on the slant. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. Into traffic, complete. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
May now. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Okay, Brock, I think the official double and then triple check this with their coach. But yes, they are indeed choosing to decline the penalty and letting that touchdown stand.
Kate, if there is ever a moment that defies all explanation on the football field, that may be it.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Now on the return, here's DK. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 6 Cougar 19. Ready?
Back to work after throwing the pick. On him quick, and they bring him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 23-yard line.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Pass play now. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Go!
Staying on the ground here with Achane. They stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down drop. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Let's go.
Setting up to throw. Buying some time right. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Okay,
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
tag. Bronco 80. Nineteen tight. 19.
They'll air it out on 3rd. This connects with Higgins. Big man showed up the yards. And he will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action.
Deputy. 19 Tiger. 19. 70 Timberwolf. Ready, right?
Working inside the red zone. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls.
Ready.
Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
This time looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Set. 70 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let go.
He's going to throw it again. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Returning it from the 4. Making some progress here. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. And we'll pause here for an injured Texans player. Looks like he's shaken up, and they'll get someone out there to look at him. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. It has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. Second down now, 7 to go. From the gun, it's May. Hits his running back. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here. Hey, what's up? Five. Crazy.
First down throw for May. Will get it complete to Travion Henderson. And they make the tackle at the 38. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
New set of downs for him. Starts at the 38. It's Henderson on the give. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a New England first down.
First down, Patriots.
Hey, what's up?
Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Okonkwo brings it in. And they're going to be set up with first and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They send a man in motion. Henderson. And he ends up losing yards. This is out of bounds for a loss.
I mean, I hate to be overly critical up here in the booth. I know it's not an easy job, and I'm sure there were tendencies that led him in the game plan to say, you know what, the toss play would be good down there. I just don't like running laterally.
Here's May. That one way too far up there. They can't connect. Trying to find his tight end. So they'll be left with third and goal.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So now, here's third and goal. They'll run with Henderson. And he gets in, touchdown! The Patriots grow their lead just before halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Now on the return, here's DK. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And New England will return it for the touchdown. The Patriots boat racing them to the halftime locker room. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Borregales on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots go up by 19.
33. Texans 14.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Now on the return, here's DK. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Okay,
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
go. Huh.
Looking now from the gun. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready.
Back to throw. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 23 on that one. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10, looking to throw. Headed out right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cup 19, Cup 19. Go.
They are throwing it again. Takes him on the quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
25-yard line.
Field goal unit out there on second down as they try for 3 here before halftime. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And this stays a 3-possession game.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Here's the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return starts at the 3. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now following the play, one of the Texans banged up in some pain. We're going to pause as he gets checked on. New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Tight end in motion right. They go play action. Here's May. He's trying to go deep again. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
This is Henderson on second down. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
May on 1st and 10. Flies back, Gibson. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. May now from the gun. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Third and long for him here. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
He fields this at the 18. Fights his way through a tackle. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
On the set.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready.
They'll start the drive with Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Here's a screen for Achane. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Ready. 60 biceps. 6.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. Dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
They're going for this. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 from the 32. Here's the pistol snap to May. That throw finds Okonkwo. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A pickup of 17. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
From the red zone on 1st. Brings it in. Well, he might be close to this league growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
2-yard line.
May looking to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. Offensive line fast. They'll work against the blitz. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome.
Touchdown, New England. The Patriots piling onto the scoreboard Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Borregales on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots grow their lead yet again.
40, Texans 14.
Borregales on to send it away. Now on the return, here's DK. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now off the play action. It's everything he has under this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
He tucks it and takes off. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Shotgun now on third down. Got his man. This is Noel. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
There's A-Chain up the middle.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. Didn't do it there.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Let's go now. 19, target.
Throwing from the gun. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. So first down from the 41. From the gun, it's May. Wow, wide open here, complete. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots parlay the interception into points. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Now on the return, here's DK. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Dragon 60.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back now, pressure coming. And the Patriots get there and take him down. And the set forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Go! Ready, right?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's all the way across midfield, down to inside that 45-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
3 yards. And the
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards.
Got it. Ready?
They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Airing it out on 1st down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting the drive here with Gibson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
They'll try the right side. Here's Henderson. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Patriots 1st down.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We reach the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. So 1st down from the 41. Sticking with Henderson. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here goes throw.
Into the pistol. Here's Gibson. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
New England.
We're good. Here goes throw.
A handoff for Henderson, running left. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in front.
And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. Patriots running them out of the building.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots continue piling on to this lead. Now Borregales on to send it away. Now on the return, here's DK. Oh, what a hit! Stars the ball loose! And they dodge a turnover there on the return.
Awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
60 yards, let's go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a second down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
That's a catch for Nico Collins. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Higgins downfield, and he has it. Keeps himself upright. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans putting up points in a game decided. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. On right side, Henderson. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that second level.
Has room into the secondary. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots throwing 6 more on the blowout. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Now on the return, here's DK. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
51 yards, the gain on the play. And the Texans
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
It's a design boot. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. They go with Henderson here. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a New England 1st down. On play action, May. Completed over the middle. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. To take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st down from the 42.
1st down, Patriots.
They give now to Henderson. He's going to have about 2. It's 2nd down now. Now, it looks like we're going to need to take a moment, Brock, an injured player on that snap, and it is running back Travion Henderson who's getting looked at. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. A give up the middle to Gibson. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. And because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Escape and stop. If you've heard this before, Brock, they've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Patriots continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Now on the return, here's DK. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Red. 18 Cardinal. 60 Bison.
Airing it out to start this drive. Cut by Collins on the slant. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans trying to do some window dressing. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Let's go. Ready.
Working now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Full momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Here we go. 60 by 6, 60 by 19.
Here's a chance on the pistol. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 19, Buffalo 18.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. And they pick him off again! And the Patriots have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Okay, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
TV off, turn his TV off. Ain't no other king in his rap thing, make siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing, I'm in a city with a flag.
Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Counter play. It's Henderson. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Again, inside to Gibson. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, New England.
Running it again with Gibson. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
May now on 3rd down. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr. And that brings up 4th and long. This undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest. Now May on 4th down. He's going to try another deep one here. This is caught inside the 15. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on